What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. This is our first Monday podcast of the 2025-2026 season.
Hey, the Commanders and Terry were singing love songs to each other. I must have been through about 1 million girls. I love a man, I leave him alone. Come on, man, sing it with me. I didn't care how much they cried.
I don't know the song, Dad.
Fooled around and fell in love. Boogie Nights, bro.
What are you singing?
Elvin Bishop, man.
I don't know it, man.
I was trying to give him a bass line.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry, Dev. I am sorry. What's up, everybody? Thank you for
problem is that Dev's a baritone as well. So if I try to go like false bass, it's just two low voices.
It does not work. It does not work. We're loading up. We're booting up. We're getting this in the socials. What's up, Neo Nero? Thank you so much for the opening.
Young Moolah, baby.
I appreciate it.
Damn. No social.
So good, make Dad throw his mic on the floor.
That's my
Look
Coke.
at that. All right.
Coke. We can't drink that for a minute. We're on here like Braziers trying to.
So what's cracking, fellas? I'm gonna get some stuff in the socials here. Y'all talk amongst yourself for a hot second.
Hey, have you been? Did you ever watch the rest of the? Did you watch the other show? I told you about Plutonic.
No, I just finished 4 seasons, man. It was good.
Pretty good.
Back from Toronto.
How'd that go?
Came in at 2:30 this morning.
You fly out there?
No, drove.
How long did that take?
From my house, it's a little over 8.5 hours. But that's to do a lot of cool stuff in a lot of short period of time. I would have been home earlier, but I decided to take a chance, and I went to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Didn't know that existed.
As Dad said on Thursday, did not know that existed. I'm sure it is. Hockey's like baseball and
They got Pickleball Hall of Fame?
I don't know, but hockey, hockey was one of the big four.
If there's a Dodgeball Hall of Fame, I'll be in there. In my high school days, I was legendary, dog.
What?
You used to call me Dodgeball Dev in high school, bro.
Dodgeball Dev.
Dodgeball Dev.
If you can dodge D's, you can dodge ball.
Right. Dodgeball Dev, dog.
I thought they called you Dank Dev back in high school.
Dodgeball Dev.
Dodgeball Dev.
What's up, Tia? So what's up, fellas in chat? How about that dangerous trio? Terry, Debo, JD5. That's right. He's back. We're going to talk about that here right off the jump once I get this stuff posted in the socials. What's up, Marcus? What's up, family? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button for us as we continue to pop this up into.
I will say I did use my podcasting skills while I was at the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Oh.
So they have a thing there. So, of course, in Canada, their version of
your Sports Center thing.
Oh, you saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You get to, basically to give you a teleprompter. You got to read the teleprompter, but you really can't see what's on the screen. So, you just got to go with the prompts. And except for one flub, it did pretty well. It was a 2-minute deal, but I was like, oh, let me see if I can actually pull this off. And the audio quality is shit because the mic's way out there. It's not on you. But I was like, I watched it. I was like, all right. I've learned a few things from this whole podcasting gig over a few years. Give me a couple reps. I can nail that down proper.
Apply your learned experience.
Learned skills.
Your learned skills. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, it is a good time. I'm sure you saw all the pictures I put up. But
the hot chicks. Were the hot chicks there?
There are a lot of hot chicks in Canada who love hockey, and here's the thing: they know what they're talking about because they walk up and they point and they're like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, you know about this? Okay, so it is really cool to see. It's a lot of attractive chicks love hockey up in Canada. It's definitely not a stereotype that comes from nowhere. But Canada in general is an interesting place. Don't let them fool you with that whole everybody in Canada is so polite. At least in Toronto, it's deeply rooted in a passive aggressive tone. I've never heard so like it's almost like they're saying it with a knife in their mouth. It's like
sorry.
Well, they don't say sorry.
No, but is that what I never heard you say? But were they saying their version of sorry?
But it's the way they say it. It's like it's so passive aggressive. It's like it's like in New York they just give you the finger and say, "Hey, fuck you." In Canada, sorry.
I'm actually shocked why we don't have a professional football team up there yet.
They had CFL teams down here.
National football.
No, but I mean,
not international football.
I know, but
they love the Bills.
Coming.
They are Bills fans.
NBA has it. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. Still just finishing up.
And actually, if you, I'm sure, like I said, Steve looked like he was sticking out the pictures I posted, but it's not like you can't fit a football team inside a Skydome. I'm sorry, Rogers Center. Because they already play Canadian football, which is a bigger field.
Yeah. And they love watching NFL football, man. They do.
You could put a team in Toronto and a team in Calgary, and you'll be good. Because that's your biggest Eastern time zone city and your biggest Western side of the country city by far. Right? Both of them are a million. Toronto's like 3 million people just in the city itself, plus your metro area. Calgary is over 1 million people plus the metro area.
Yeah,
bigger than a lot of NFL markets. I would, if you were to do something like that, those would be the two places to go because you're still within reasonable travel distance of your NFL teams. So, but nonetheless, Toronto, interesting place. There's things I like, things I didn't like.
If Trump had to back that stadium deal, you might see Washington. The Toronto Commanders.
That's right.
They would have given them some very Canadian name.
Yep. We got Terry J Nash. What's up, guys? Make sure you go vote for Commander Nash for the Commanders Fan of the Year. Also, Jay's also doing great stuff with the Hog Farmers charity. Juan's gonna get my vote too. Love me some Juan. Those are the two guys I'm gonna put my votes for.
Are we officially endorsing Commander Nash?
I mean, we love Commander Nash, man. I officially endorse Juan too. Juan's a big super fan, so I love you guys both.
I did post in the group about
we did. Ryan Elias, 96 big ones, 96 smackaroos. Yes, off the jump. That's it.
Now on Terry.
That is a good transition to the first topic. Terry gets paid.
Scary money, Terry.
Congratulations, Terry. You finally.
You went from
got your back.
You went from Scary Terry to money making McLaurin.
This is his final big payday, man. This is what he was lobbying for. This is the last one. He is not getting another big deal. This is it.
So?
No. So
it ain't happening.
Couple points of order with this. Couple points of order.
One,
I said 3 years, 99 million. It was 3 years, 96.
Close.
I should be an assistant GM.
What's the name? The guarantee look like?
It's so you got to give it like 24 to 48 hours.
I know 30.
What he did was they voided this year, gave him a pay raise. So he was scheduled to make, was it 19? No, don't quote me. He's making more money this year.
24.
I have it. Hold on. I'll pull it up right here. He's making more money this year than he was originally going to make. So
$30 million bonus.
There's good in that. On Spock Track, let's see what they've the official contract site. Right now, they have his extension log. They don't have the details, but
it's really a 2-year extension with a pay raise for this year. Which that's an interesting way of doing it. It kind of alleviates. It makes everybody happy. We don't get a super long extension on him, and at the same time, Terry gets a pay bump this year and gets paid for the next 2 years. Huge. I mean, that's if that's how you're gonna do it.
Yeah, average salary 32. Remember, he wanted the rumors where he's wanted DK money, which was
34.
33, 34. CD Lamb was right up there. So DK is top 5. CD Lamb was 4. This puts Terry at number 6, which I think is fair. They probably negotiated, DK Metcalf is a little bit younger. Therefore, maybe we can't give you as much as him, whatever the calculus went into it.
You can't give a contract that's as long.
Right. So it's right there, averaging 32. Remember, this year was supposed to be his final year of his previous deal, which was right here. So it is what it is. I'm good to see him. I'm going to sign in here because I do have a Spot Track account, and let's see if we can't actually get the full numbers loaded up here.
While you do that,
here's his old contract. There you go.
I got a few things to point out.
Void.
I want to point out a couple things here.
25.5.
Number one, Adam Schefter this morning goes out there and says that the Commanders and Terry McLaurin are still very far apart on a deal.
Yep.
You don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
So let's get this right now. Adam Schefter, who we all look at as the most reliable source,
Thomas,
is so wrong on this. Realize this ain't Dan Snyder and company. He doesn't have the leaks that he used to.
And Dan Snyder would have, and Phil, Dan Snyder would have paid him 8 years, $400 million. Let's be real. Terry would have got.
No. Only if it was Vinny Serrato. If Bruce Allen was GM, Bruce Allen would have let him go and would have signed Michael Gallup to be our wide receiver 1 at like $500,000 a year and said, "Look at this bargain I got you, Dan." Because that's how he did it. Yeah. But I have to say that I don't think, and I said this a lot on, if you follow me on X, you'll understand. I kept saying, I don't think any of these sources have anything. It's all pure speculation as to what the team's offering, what Terry's camp wants. No one seems to have had this nailed, right? Otherwise, we would have had this all of a sudden out of nowhere. Terry gets a contract, and it just happens to be the contract that is not far from what he wanted in the first place. The number is almost dead on with the number I said I would offer. Which I thought was a little above market value, which you always have to overpay a little bit to keep the top guy. All right. So no one threw out a number like that as being an offer or even close to that. So I think that nobody was really getting anything from either Terry's camp or the organization. I think a lot of people were saying unnamed sources, and the unnamed source was, whatever they pull out of their ass that day.
Yeah.
Now, another thing, Commanders fans, your optics look a little bad. At least a good number of you. A good number of you were saying some wild things like, well, Terry's only about 12th to 16th best in the league. He should get like 23 mil, right? He has no leverage. He's not that good. Blah, 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 blah. Now you have given all this ammo to every other fan base in the division. I know people were running to go delete tweets real quick.
Yeah, but other people in this division were telling their teams to trade for Terry too. Like the Eagles fans, like, we should trade for Terry.
That's Giants fine. Fans they all thought Terry was good, but at the same time, when your own fans are saying things like, "Oh, he ain't that good," and now we re-signed him, are you going to celebrate? I don't think you should. I think you should just like, just kind of tuck it between your legs and walk in the other direction if you're one of those people.
But then there was another large portion that was like, pay him, but don't pay him the world. Like there was all facets of fandom, but there was, you know what I mean? And I didn't see a lot of people that you were talking about. Most people I saw were either pay the man $38 million or pay him under what he wants. I didn't see anyone. I didn't see a lot of people.
You only get 23, 24, 27 is more than fair. And I'm like, no. And they would cherry pick the absolute most random statistics to back up their point.
Well, right? they were going off Cortland Sutton more than anything else, because he was
a
the last
lot of them
person
were like
signed.
they would go into like PFF and find like one statistic that Terry isn't top 8 in, and be like, see, he's trash. I'm
I
like,
mean, he's middle tier in a lot of advanced metrics, but there's so much more to it than just stats in metrics. Like he's middle of the pack in man coverage. He's middle of the pack in zone coverage. He's top league of deep routes. He's top in the NFL of contested catch routes. So it's like you can use those numbers to almost, like you said, to tailor your argument to whatever you want. If you just
I understand that, but it's like if you're a fan of this team, you should not go so hard on denigrating a player like that, because when we sign him, sometimes as a fellow fan, which means that you are a friend, you're a family member, somebody's got to give you the optics check, tell you these are bad optics. It's a bad look.
Yeah.
Right. And I can't tell people, y'all are nuts for this. Y'all are nuts for this. No, I was crazy for, he's 30 years old. Every wide receiver in existence is washed. Like that's their attitude. I'm like, Jerry Rice, exception.
32. I'd say 32.
You start naming names, and they're always the exception. It's like, well, how many exceptions are there before it's like maybe these metrics aren't as universal as you want to apply them? I had someone who threw a metric that said that receivers peak at 25. Then another one said 27. And I'm like, well, Terry's peaked at 29.
Yeah.
If yet last year was his peak.
I mean, it was his best year, and his sixth year was his best year. So that means it's his peak.
Was last year.
So
at what point do you say maybe his consistency and the fact that last year was his best year is proof that he is already beyond the norm? You can't treat him like a random receiver and say, well, your best years were 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Obviously, it's not the case.
There's also a contingent now who are saying he's going to break Art Monk every record Art Monk held. I'm like, slow, whoa, slow your horses.
He's got a while to do that.
Slow your horses. Arthur James Monk is the king of wide receivers in this. He's got a long way to go. Art Monk did it at such a high level for such a long time.
Art Monk did it for 13 years.
Yeah, so he's a little behind pace. Doesn't mean he can't do it.
Whoa, halfway there.
Yeah. Whoa. He's got 94 games under his belt. Art Monk played 227. So Terry's got a long way to go. He's got about half of his yardage.
So let me.
But there's still some time. We'll say some people in the chat.
Now, let me break this down now, just so people are aware. All right.
What's up,
Jerry
Jason?
McLaurin.
Jimmy Sleazy.
Currently 6th all time in receiving yards. He is about 5,900 yards away from Art Monk.
5,000. I thought it was more than that. No, he's got 6,900. Art Monk has what? 12,000.
It's over 12,000. 12,026.
Okay.
But at the same time, Terry McLaurin's 5th in catches at 460.
Yeah.
He needs 428. He needs to pretty much almost double his production in the next few years.
That's why it's a challenge.
Monk. Now,
yeah.
Granted, Monk took 205 games to get his numbers. Terry's played 97.
Not even half of Monk's career to get those numbers yet. So, like I said, anything's possible if Terry can play another 6 years at a high level.
But this way, Monk averaged. So here's your thing. Monk averaged 4.3 receptions and 58.7 yards per game. Terry averages 4.7 catches and 65.8 yards per game. There are only 2 receivers that have averaged more yards per game than Terry in his franchise's history. One is Gary Clark, and the other is Bobby Mitchell. Both guys who were speed guys. Also, if you look at it, one thing Terry does not do, here's a stat. Terry doesn't fumble the ball for nothing.
He does not.
He has 3 fumbles in his career. Yeah,
and he doesn't miss games.
Yeah, and he doesn't miss games. You look at some of these guys who play, who played, who are on this list, played a lot of games.
Desmond Watson today too. The guy can lose weight for the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, he still needs to lose like another. I think they wanted to get him under 400, and he just didn't get there. Dude lost over 30 pounds just in training camp. That's impressive. But it just wasn't enough. But getting back to Terry's 6th all-time in yards, 5th all-time in receptions. You know, he will pass Gary Clark this year if he has it. Well, he'll get close to Gary Clark. He's 89 passes. He's 89 receptions away from Gary Clark. By the end of this contract, he'll be at least in 3rd place for all-time receptions.
He'll be in the Ring of Honor.
So maybe even higher.
Yeah.
He may get to Charlie Taylor. That's 200. I'm sorry, that's 189 receptions in 3 years. Possible.
Greg says Larry Tunsil's got to be next. Can't let him hit the market after giving up draft picks. Let's see how he plays this year. I mean, granted, he's a top 5 tackle statistically, so I don't think he'll fall off, but they got the money. Now, Terry getting signed means I think Debo's not getting signed. I don't know if we can afford to pay Terry and Debo. So maybe the writing's on the wall for Debo unless he takes. I mean, he's making 19 this year, which means he's only going to want to make more. So I don't know if the Debo thing is off the table. I'm sure it won't be an issue, but I'm sure there's going to be a group of, asshole fans who boo Terry for the first pass he drops because they're always out there. But the man's back. He's a leader of this team. It's exciting, man. I'm happy that he's here, averaging 32 a year. We'll see as these numbers get fleshed out. We'll know more. We just don't know more right now. But he was like Greg said above, he was supposed to make 19.9 this year. Now he's making 25.5. So they did give him a pay raise for this year. And then the rest of the statistics are to be determined, but it's good time, man. This is what we've been waiting for. He missed the preseason, so hopefully he's not going to be rusty. Jim says, he said, haters eat a dick. Eat it.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Tell him, Jim. Ryan said, honestly, I was surprised he got 32. I was thinking 29 at max. I was thinking 30 at max. So, but I was talking this in the group chat earlier. If he got 32 average, what were they arguing over? Why did it take so long? Because 32 is high. We were all thinking that, remember the reports, like Phil said, they really don't know shit. But the report said, the team was at like 24 and he was like a DK, which is 34. So you stopped at 32. What were they arguing over if the team settled on 32? That's not how negotiations work. Normally it's you come in high and eventually meet in the middle. If 32 is the middle,
maybe it was years.
What was Terry asking for? 40?
Maybe it was years.
Maybe it was years. It's 3 now. 3 and a pay raise this year. I don't know.
2 additional years.
I thought it was 30. I thought 30 was a good number, but hey, everyone's happy. If Adam Peters and Terry's happy, which means Jaden's happy, which means, hey, that means we'll be happy too. Yeah. Greg says, I pay him under what he wanted, around 30. I think 30 was a sweet spot. Deluxe says, wait until the details come out. I have a suspicion it's really close to the DK numbers over this year. Next to around 28.9 real AAV, which would be a slightly above DK. Yeah, when you do the math, we don't know the numbers. We don't know the numbers. And AAV is one thing. You really got to look at, guaranteed cash as well. So, yeah, AAV is one thing, but it's about when you get the money, what money you get, and when you get it, especially if there's void years. If it's all guaranteed, I'm curious to see what's guaranteed out of that 96. Is it all guaranteed? Did I miss something? Is it all guaranteed? Do we know? I don't know. I don't know if we know. Yeah, Deluxe says the question is guaranteed. That's right. What is he guaranteed? Marcus says, I thought he got the perfect contract with him and the team. I criticized his agent, Buddy Baker, with the press conference and the holdouts and having a hold in. Yeah, he must be talking about the
I don't know if you
Eastern
can,
Motors.
I don't know if you can I don't know if you can like blame a GM for a person who's an employee of the player.
No, you can't, but
right. He's been his agent for like 8 years, I guess, right? I think he knows.
Terry's too loyal. He's loyal to him. I don't know. And then Terry's his biggest client.
I think we just like Terry. So we're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
That's true.
Know. It could have been Terry the whole time.
Well, remember the agent works for the player, right?
Right.
Is the agent doing everything with saying?
That's what I'm saying. Only in this sense is like while we're talking about the work area. Only in this sense do we think that an agent or an employee has that much power over the employer.
Jason says he owes the team a team-friendly deal next contract negotiation, Phil.
I don't think that's happening.
If he even gets another contract extension, we'll see. If it's one of those, we got to lock him up. year to year to keep him as a retire. Remember,
Oh,
Art Monk did not play for this team when he retired. He went to the Jets.
he
and
did
probably
sign one day to retire with us.
I mean, he didn't spend his final years in the league, and
I
neither
know.
did Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice went to play for the Raiders, and he went to play for Seattle, and there might have been one other team in there that I'm not thinking of. So even the best receiver in the history of the NFL did not stay with one team his entire career. So it just doesn't happen that way. It's nice if it would, but that's not always the reality, and I wouldn't get my hopes up for Terry either. It just kind of sucks, but we'll see, man. He's signed though. That's all that matters. The drama's over. It's not a thing anymore. No one has to ask Dan Quinn questions about a player's contract. That's not a coach's job anyway. So the beat reporters, I wish they would stop asking him that bullshit, because ask Adam Peters. Why are you asking the coach about a contract? He's not Ron Rivera. He ain't the president of football operations. Who gives a shit? Marcus said Larry Tunsil under contract for 2 more years. That's right. We do have Tunsil under contract. There's no rush to pay him. But you do want to lock these guys up sooner than later. Now Micah Parsons is going to be the next one. I'm curious to see what happens. You guys see him over the weekend? He was sleeping on the sidelines on the medical bed, the little medical, inspection table they got over there. That shit was hilarious, man. Maybe Josh and Magic told AP, get this shit done. Yeah, maybe he did, man. Agent's job to do what's best for his client. Was taking his long best client. Yep, depends. Offer change. We never know. I don't think we'll ever know, because I think everyone will be so happy that this is done and it's in the past. So, but yeah, man, that's his contract. There's really nothing more to it. I don't think, even if I were to pretend to cut him right now, see, the numbers aren't out. Normally, when you hit cut, you can see how much you can save or trade, and this is too early for that. But all good. I'm excited to see Terry back in burgundy and gold. I'm sure Jaden is, but because the team did not look good in the preseason. Say what you want. The starter looked okay for one series, but it's nice to have the captain back. And it should have never got to this point. It really shouldn't have. I don't know why it did. I guess we'll never know. Maybe one day we'll all find out. But for now, we'll never know. We'll never know why. But any final thoughts on Terry, guys, in the chat? You guys, everyone happy with what he got paid? You guys happy with 32 AAV, 3 years, 96? Everyone happy with 3 over 96? Is it too much? Is it too little? Is it just right? I also am interested to see what happens when the numbers come out, so we can see what the team's really working with. And we had the money from cap space perspective. I'm gonna actually look that up. We did have the money. Let's kind of see where we at now, according to Spot Track again. Now we are down in 23rd. We are negative $13 million in the cap right now. Looks like they got some cleaning up to do. They got to shuffle some numbers around, probably cut some people, restructure some contracts. So we are sitting at minus $13.2 million in the hole. That's crazy. We were
so we're finally playing like Eagles cap games now. Cool.
Yeah, I mean the Bengals are right above us at minus 10. Jacksonville's right above us at minus 15. The New England Patriots are plus 35. The England Patriots are plus 35. I'll show the screen real quick.
Paying for shit.
They're not. I mean, yeah, eventually that's going to catch up to you too. So here's the current cap space right now.
What the fuck are we at? Damn.
So here's the category, so you see we are all the way down in 20. Here's this blue column right here is total cap space. So Seattle's the first team to go in the negative. We're all the way down at 23, minus 13.2 million.
Get cut.
Yeah, I mean,
think it's pain.
Well, also look, we also have 84 people. They're going to get down to 53 plus practice squad.
Yeah,
only the top 50, only the top 53 count against your cap. So that's 20 or 31 people who are going to get cut.
Yeah,
and 31 people who are, and then what, 16 on the practice squad who are going to count against your cap.
I don't think most of those guys on the practice squad are making millions of dollars.
Yeah. No, well, they don't count against your cap anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go with. I think Payne might catch it.
Oof. Well, let's talk about that when we do the final 53 prediction. We're going to see if we have any surprise cuts.
Let's do it.
But also another interesting thing. Let's look at We are the oldest team in the NFL. I was going to sort by youngest, but I just sorted by oldest. We are the highest average age in the NFL. Pittsburgh at second, Houston at third with 27. But 28.1 years. We are technically the oldest team in the NFL. We'll see if that changes when the cuts get made, but that's where it is. Does that concern you guys at all?
No.
That tells me I think we're more in a win now, and I guarantee next year that number is significantly lower. I believe that number will be significantly lower next year. Because think about how many guys on our team are on one-year deals. Expensive one-year deals. It's quite a bit. So as they draft better, granted, they only have 5 picks next year. Actually 6, because we got rid of Brian Robinson. Or traded Brian Robinson. I'm not saying we got rid of him. We traded Brian Robinson for was it a 5th or a 6th? I'm having brain farts now. I think it was a 6th.
6th.
Deluxe, I know you're a big fan of B-Rob. I just think it was a scheme thing. Counter gap is just not his thing. But Brian Robinson no longer on the team as well. Let's see who's the youngest team in the NFL. Green Bay, 25 years old. Holy smokes. Look at Philly, 25.7. That's what pisses me off right there. The Super Bowl champs are average 25.7 years of age. Howie Roseman, dude, I tip my cap to that man. He's definitely a phenomenal GM. They're the standard to reach out to the NFC East right now. So,
yeah, but I think that this replenishing veterans with rookies thing eventually leads to there's going to be a slip. I don't think they're going to be a 15-win team this year.
It's hard to sustain that, man. It's hard.
Even if you're positioned well for the long term, you're going to have a 1 or 2 year dip.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think that our team,
yeah.
My thought is, our team is going from build to win now, because they see this. They foresee this with the Philly, that if we win 12, 13 games, we can actually take the division. Because I think they see Philly doing just a little bit of a slip, couple games slip, just enough that it makes the division up for grabs, and that Philly is a much more beatable team. I think that's their thought process on this. And because Philly was about to go into cap hell, they had to dump all kinds of veterans. Now they've drafted well to replace them, but those draft picks still have to be developed. So.
And that's the thing, man. They do draft really well. That's what gets, because drafting is so hard. It's such a crapshoot. So, what's up, Big Simple? Peekaboo, we lit. What up, play it? What's up, Big Simp? Hey, man, go follow Big Simple on YouTube. Funny dude, man. Love his skits. Him and Deuce do some good skits lately, man. We lit. Big Simple. What's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you.
Deuce is the his absolute best Photoshop skills in the world. Let me tell you.
In his green screens. We couldn't judge our wide receivers' ability because Ricky, Sam Hartman, and Josh Johnson were terrible. They were awful. We were so bad we could not judge a lot of the offense because those 2 quarterbacks were terrible. They're both not going to make this team.
Well, who are we judging? Are we really trying to judge?
No, but I think it was hard to evaluate a lot of the wide receivers. Like, I thought we would see more Luke McCaffrey. I thought we would see more Jalen Lane. I thought we would see KJ Osborne or Michael Gallup. We didn't really get to see any. I mean, we were completing 16, 17 passes a game. Like, those guys were just.
They were working that run game. Dude.
They were working the run game a lot, yeah. And it was at the detriment of those receivers.
B-Rob, they've got to figure out who's going to be who's going to be RB1. Yep. I'm sure they're going to be divvying up carries. It's not going to be a one-man backfield. We don't have a Saquon back there. We don't have a Derrick Henry back there, at least not yet. I think it's going to be Bill. I don't think it's going to be Chris Rodriguez. I know a lot of people.
I think he'll be the spell. He'll be the relief of Bill. You're right. And then Eckler's third down back. So you're right. I think
I still wish we had a little bit more of a change of pace. I feel like C-Rod and Bill are almost the same back in many ways. In their run style. I wish there was a little bit more of a change of pace, but
I picked up Bill in a fantasy draft on Sunday, 7th round. He was still there. I was like, oh, snap. So I took a flyer on him, 7th round. Tia says, do you think they traded B-Rob to help the Prosecutors contract? No, because it was a $3 million cap savings. Well, we're already minus 13 in the hole. I don't think $3 million mattered. Plus, San Francisco was going to pay $1.5 million of his salary. So they were splitting that 3.5 whatever that is, $3.5 million. I don't think money was a thing with B-Rob. I think it was, hey, we don't not like you, but I don't think we're going to keep you. So let's just move you and get something for you. We only had 5 picks next year. So now we have 6. Anything you can do to acquire draft capital, I think, was important. Greg, I'm starting not to believe in the salary cap. It's a myth, like a unicorn, great white buffalo. Long as 5's upright, we should be straight. Yeah, man. I agree. We got 5. We're good. Extension will lower Terry's cap hit by this year by a good chunk. Yeah. Especially because with the signing bonus, correct me if I'm wrong, you can take the signing bonus and you can spread the signing bonus out over the length of the contract. So the $30 million signing bonus is you can spread it out how you want. It could be 10, 10, 10. It could be, 10, 15, 5, however you want it. That's the beauty of the signing bonus, which is pretty cool. All right, got to catch up on some of these comments here. Sorry, guys, we can't get to all of them. Who we got? Juan, what's up, Juan? Another candidate for the Commanders Fan of the Year. Juan's going to get my vote. DC Sports Guy. What's up, Juan? Doing it big. Command Corner Tailgate. For the record, real quick, I posted my vlog from the Bengals game where I met up with Chuck and Ashik from the Command Corner Tailgate. Got me a koozie swag from the Command Corner Tailgate crew. Got the Command Corner wristband, which is pretty cool. And I lost it. The beer can. I had a beer can. I misplaced it somewhere. I'm not sure what I did with it. We got a Command Corner custom beer can. So make sure you go check out Command Corner Tailgate and go check out my vlog I did with my son and I. It was pretty cool. We met up with Anthony Armstrong. And
the vlogs are always some of our best
vlogs
content, by the way. If you haven't checked, go check out our old vlogs too.
Yeah.
You've had all kinds of fun with those.
Yep. Simple says, do you see Luke McCaffrey improving? Luke McCaffrey might not even make this team.
Nah.
I don't.
He's shown a certain level of shiftiness. I mean, look, they already cut guys like Gallup and all that. They're going to keep.
Yeah. I'm just shocked they had him down there with the third team in the third preseason game. Like he was way down there. But maybe Jalen Lane has impressed them way more than they originally thought. And so, we're going to get in the final 53 here. But Sam Hartman is bad. I don't want to say other word because it's out of respect. He's handsome, though, dude. Ladies love Sam Hartman. And he's Jade's hype man. Not enough to keep him around.
Sam Hartman in 2 years is going to have a career as the lead villain on General Hospital.
or Love Island or The Bachelor. He'll be on one of those.
See, it's a lot of 40-year-old women that love them some Sam Hartman.
Yeah, they do, man. Especially when his hair was long. He cut his hair.
They want to see him on their stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what your moms used to call soap operas. Her story.
Yeah.
Mom's watching their stories.
My grandma calls it.
My mom only watched. It's funny. My mom only watched one soap opera.
Yeah,
I watched one, and then after that, I could go back to watching whatever I wanted. But at 12:30, that damn TV went to CBS.
Yep,
my mom had to watch Young and the Restless.
In Espanol, it was the novelas. That's why
novelas.
Luke, Greg says Luke's going to prove him wrong this season. Listen, for the first 3 quarters of the season, Luke McCaffrey led the NFL in wide receiver separation and wide receiver being open rate. Never got the ball. So he's doing something. Either he's not getting covered or he's getting open. I don't know which one it is. I just know he led the league for a large chunk of the season.
At some point, though, okay, there is some point to this. At some point, did somebody in the film room go, Jaden, he's open.
Yeah, how'd you miss that, Jaden? He was like, I got Terry. Why would I throw it to Luke when I can just throw it to Terry?
Andy,
fuck it, Terry down there somewhere, right? Oh,
I mean, it's much more successful when he does it than with the previous guy who lived by that rule.
Yeah,
but, still.
Taylor Ham. Heineke. Taylor Jonathan Heineke. Carson Wentz signed with the Minnesota Vikings as JJ McCarthy's backup.
Vikings.
Sam Howell
traded to the Eagles.
Sam Howell is now an Eagle.
And
so there is a chance Sam Howell could face the Commanders.
And Taylor Heineke is still unemployed.
Is he still unemployed?
And yet y'all told me that we should have started Taylor over Sam.
Yeah.
My Sam's own league and Taylor.
Yeah.
Back to
Logan talked about
living on
that.
his sister's
Said great
couch.
job.
Do you think if we picked number 1, we would have picked Caleb Williams?
You know, man, I would
There
like to give this.
is a chance that could have happened.
I would like to give this regime the benefit of the doubt that they did their homework and they would have decided that Jaden was the guy. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
You also don't know how Caleb would have developed under Cliff Kingsbury and them.
Yeah, we don't know.
Be a better quarterback.
Maybe they took into account being the hometown guy. They don't usually work out. Too many distractions. Who knows, man? All right, let's get to this final. Let's get to this final 53. Yeah, exactly. This is where we rely on you guys in the chat, and we'll do this together. But we want to do our final predictions for the final 53. See where we sit. I know there's been a couple cuts today, which you might have to catch up on because I don't know if I have them all memorized in the chat. But just a reminder, man, hit that like button for us. This will always be on your audio and a replay on all your audio podcast platforms here. About 30 minutes after the show's done, you can catch it on Apple, Google, Spotify, all them good things. You can catch this. So we're going to do our final 53 right now. I'm going to try to pull up the roster that we can choose from. I know these rosters aren't perfect. Neither are the depth charts, but we'll see what we can do. And get this thing locked in and see how close we can get to the final 53. So let's just start with quarterbacks, fellas. We're not doing our own this year. We're going to do a combined one. Right now it's Jaden Daniels, Sam Hartman, Josh Johnson, and Marcus Mariota. I mean, I'm not even going to say, okay, that's a lock. Mariota, lock, right?
I think they just keep 2.
I agree. I think they keep 2. Phil, do you think they keep Johnson or Sam Hartman? We're not talking practice squad. We are talking just
practice. 53, they're keeping 2.
Okay.
The only reason they keep 3 is if they have Cosme is listed as unable to play earlier in the year for the first 4 games.
Yeah.
And then they might keep 3 quarterbacks.
They might like Sam Hartman and then keep him on the practice squad. But my thing is, Jeff Driscoll, if you watched last preseason, he ran the offense really well, and he was mobile.
Yeah.
They should have kept Drizzy over damn Sam Hartman, man. Jeff Driscoll would have been great. He's also unemployed right now. I keep saying that. Driscoll would have been phenomenal. First String Podcast. What's up, Toothpick? Down in the enemy territory down in Texas, man. Appreciate you popping in. Make sure you guys check out First String Podcast. Ben Harlow. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. All right, running back, guys. I think it's a lock that we'll put Bill on here. No need to lie for Bill. I think Eckler is a lock. C-Rod's a lock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyone else
Do you
not
think,
a lock?
You think Jeremy Nichols is going to be there? I don't.
You got Kaz Allen.
Nope.
You got Felton.
Nope.
You got McNichols. And you got C-Rod left. So really it becomes a question. Do they keep McNichols?
C-Rod makes it.
Oh, he's making it. Do they keep Jeremy McNichols as four running backs? We're going to have to come back to this because we're going to mess the math up. So
yeah. Let me come back to this because he's going to be one of those last 5 players.
All right. So I'm going to keep the running tally down here. That's 5. All right. Wide receivers. We got Terry. We got Debo.
Lane.
You got Brown.
McCaffrey makes it.
You think Luke makes it? Hold on. Let me read you these names first before we continue. So the receivers on the current roster right now: Noah Brown, River Craycraft, Jacoby Jones, Jalen Lane, Tay Martin, Luke, Terry, Chris Moore, KJ Osborne, and Debo Samuel. They cut Michael Gallup today.
Cut Osborne today.
And Osborne.
No, they didn't.
I missed who they cut today.
They did not cut Osborne.
Given those names, I think they got to keep McCaffrey. He's on the bubble though. He's got to do something sooner. His time.
Noah Brown's going to make it.
For why I got him up there, but I feel like they've mentioned the coaches have mentioned his name, and I guess he's playing in practice. By the way, our quarterbacks in preseason did not lend our receivers a chance to be, examined by us.
Yeah, they were locking him down
in practice. But every time I interview coach, he's always bringing up McCaffrey, how good he's been, man.
Yeah, Dev, does Ja'Cory Brooks make the 53 because that's 6 wide receivers?
That might be the one we come back to.
Another one I think we got to put is
I'm going to put these names down here. So you guys sit down here, McNichols. We'll come back to these guys if we have room.
Brooks.
Jay Brooks.
But I honestly think that.
You think it's 5, right? We're going to go with 5?
Osgood probably has a better chance than Brooks because he's been a producer in the NFL. He's produced.
All right. So the total roster spots, we're going to track this as we go. All right, we're going with 5 receivers.
I'm going 3 tight ends.
We got
Obvious.
Ertz.
Sennett, Bates.
Yep.
This is another one where
I know. Everybody loves Maul. Colson Yankoff does not make this team.
Yankoff. People have been liking Yankoff.
I don't know
Lawrence
why.
Cager.
Yankoff is the new De'Ami Brown. One big play and one big catch in the preseason, and people think he's going to be a star.
I mean,
De'Ami look good in what's the
Jaguars?
Yeah. He looked good in the preseason for us a bunch of times.
The more I think about it, the more I am going to miss De'Ami Brown.
Oh, Phil.
That guy just brought something so special to the team. It's going to be tough without him.
It will, but we'll be all right, Phil.
AI needs to be outlawed. Where's the EO? Where's the EO on that, Trump?
This song's dedicated to De'Ami.
My kid's got a pack of cards. My kid's got a pack of cards from the stadium. We went there, and one of the cards was De'Ami Brown. My son was like, "Who is this guy, De'Ami?" I was like, "Oh, De'Ami Brown. That's Phil's favorite player." Just joking, Phil. So
I was like, you better not be lying to your kids like that. Come on now.
All right, so we're gonna go.
I will come to your house and tell them that Santa doesn't exist.
Are we saying 3 tight ends or 4 tight ends?
3.
Three is good, right?
I think
is Cole Turner might be on the bubble. No, he's not going to make it. I'm going 3.
I think Yankoff or the other guy, quarterback, was his name, Cager. I think one of those two will be over.
Dynamic De'Ami from Ben Harlow. Marcus says Ja'Cory Brooks will make it. I think there's a chance Brooks make it too if you're looking for some teamers. That's why I'm keeping his name up there. Marcus says Yankoff will make it for special teams.
That's what I'm thinking. I think.
All right,
I put him in there. I think it could happen.
But would he make it over Cole Turner? Yeah, I don't think I've heard Cole Turner once.
100% will.
We'll
I think Lawrence Cager makes it over. We'll go Cole Turner, and I don't think he makes it.
That's all right. We'll keep this line right here. All right, offensive line.
Laremy Tunsil, Coleman, Wiley, Conley Jr. start.
We'll say Tunsil.
9 of them, I think.
Let's start on the left. Tunsil, who's going to play left guard?
Allegretti.
Coleman's who's centered?
Biadasz. Wiley. Well, Cosme here or Wiley?
Cosme. Well, Cosme. You can't put Cosme on the opening day because he's going to be on the.
Maybe we don't know that. We're not announced it. I think Fant, Allegretti make it.
Let me spit off some names here.
Fant, Allegretti,
McKay, Chris Paul.
No,
Allegretti makes it.
Allegretti makes it.
Fant makes it too.
Hold on.
So, yeah, I mean,
you're saying Allegretti?
Allegretti for sure.
Allegretti.
Actually, technically, Cosby won't be on the opening 53 because he's going to be on the PUP list.
He's off the PUP list, right? He's not on the PUP list. It's too late to put him on there. He's not on the PUP list. I think Coach said he's hitting all his markers to be there.
Yeah. So George Fant, Bobby Hart, Foster Sarrell, Trent Scott,
Laremy
Tunsil. You
think
George
makes the team?
George Fant makes it?
Yeah. It's because we were talking about. I think Cosme's out there. You got to put Wiley at guard. Then you don't have a tackle.
Wiley will make it. Hey man, Wiley found a way to have some value on this team.
You think Scott makes it?
He's had you always need depth, man.
Cosby's on the PUP list.
Cosby's on the PUP list.
Oh, he's still there.
The question is, will he come off?
Paint him red or something.
But yeah, either he counts or he doesn't. So there's no
paint him red or something.
But he's going to count.
Here's the thing: I don't think he plays first 4 games of the season.
So you could probably put Cosby down here, or we put Cosby in red and don't count.
So I said put him a different color.
He's the only guy in PUP.
All right,
they can take him out tomorrow.
Yeah. So, but then these numbers would be adjusted. So that probably leaves another spot for a line.
Not Brooks.
Fant.
Scott. Fant's already on.
What about Chris Paul? Chris Paul played great at the last game.
I think both of them make it. I think they're gonna have 9.
Chris Paul and who else?
Trent Scott.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1,
9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 without Cosme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Cosme comes back, somebody goes.
What I would love to know is what did they keep last year comparatively? Because I don't know.
They kept 9 last year.
So Cosme doesn't count. For those watching, he is PUP. We're not going to count him. We're putting him up here, but he's not going to count.
Because he will come to the roster once.
Put Scott as blue because that's who wouldn't make it. Change his color, gold, whatever. Change Scott's color because that's who we're replacing. That way we count as one. Yeah, right. Yellow or something to match our team colors, bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll play that game. There you go. Yellow. So then I should make this burgundy. Is that what you're saying?
That's cool.
Does that work?
Cool.
All right. Okay. Let's go defensive line, defensive end, defensive tackle.
Deron Payne. We're going edge on defensive end or just
let's start with interior. Let's go interior first. So Payne, Jerzon, Kinlaw.
I think
Armstrong.
Yeah, Armstrong. He's an end, yeah.
Armstrong.
I think Goldman makes it, bro.
We said DT. Hold on. Here's the current list of guys on the DT: Ricky Barber, Carl Davis, Sheldon Day, Goldman, Kinlaw, Newton, Payne. So of those guys,
I think Goldman makes it.
Goldman?
Yeah, 100%. I think Goldman makes it. I think he makes it.
I probably should have broke this out separately, but
no, you good. Goldman. Right. I think Goldman makes it.
Goldman makes it.
I don't.
All right, so we're gonna debate that one. Let's put that at the bottom.
All right, I'll put him as a possible. You want to move on to DNs?
Just so we can track it. Wise, Armstrong, Miller, and see. In my opinion, I think Jacob Martin.
Miller
is listed as a linebacker.
Here's the defensive ends.
Yeah, but he's still an edge rusher.
Dorrance, Farrell,
linebacker.
But linebackers are edge rushers.
Magaranga, Jalen Holmes, John Javante Baptiste.
John Baptiste will make it because
Andre Jones, Jacob Martin, and Deatrick Wise.
I think it's Wise, Armstrong, Von Miller, Jacob Martin. Jacob Martin showed more than all these guys.
I know they like Jalen Holmes, but he didn't really show a lot. Farrell doesn't make it?
Yeah. No, he shouldn't make it.
I think he's going to be a surprise cut.
You think Jacob Martin makes it?
Farrell, but
yeah, I think Jacob Martin, Von Miller, Armstrong.
John Baptiste is probably going to make it, right?
Yeah.
He was there.
Von Miller.
I got Miller. Andre Jones, Jacob Martin, or
Von Miller is listed on the damn roster as a linebacker.
Right, but he's still an edge rusher, though.
Yeah, but are we going by what would they normally play, or what they're going to be listed on the roster?
What's going on, Derek Shaw? He says,
"Counts 152. It don't matter."
Appreciate you popping. I think this is the first time watching, Derek. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. First time watching, hopefully. Miller, Armstrong, Payne, Newton, Wise, Goldman, Farrell. So he's also a Goldman fan like you, Dev.
I think he makes it only because he's. I think it's going to be close. This is where I think the positions like 5 receivers instead of 6, or 3 tight ends instead of 4, or 3 running backs instead of 4 is going to be paid. That's where you get the extra guy they need because there's a chance. I think realistically, Farrell makes the team, right?
Yeah.
But I also think you got him, and now you got who else is left? You got Kinlaw.
Other names left.
Farrell. I think he's a surprise cut.
Farrell, Jalen Holmes, Andre Jones, Jacob Martin. Those are the only ones left.
I think that's it, and I think Farrell makes the team, but I think it's Farrell or Goldman. I think maybe it's both.
You know what? Do we need to annotate these guys? Because look, do we have enough defensive tackles? What about Ricky Barber, Carl Davis, Sheldon Day?
There will be 10 defensive linemen on this team.
I probably should have separated these guys out.
That's what he's talking about. But it's still, I still think there'll be 10 defensive ends or 10 defensive linemen, edge rushers combo.
Fuck it. Let's do this. Let's get the edges on this side. So we're gonna put Miller as an edge. Who else are we gonna put at an edge?
You gotta change the title on F.
Oh, sorry.
Louvu.
Well, he's a linebacker.
So
hold on. Let's get the DTs fixed first.
Edge rusher is defensive end or linebacker, y'all. Y'all know that. I mean,
Baptiste is a edge, right?
Right. Baptiste is edge. Wise is an edge, essentially. But now he can play. He plays more defensive end. That's what I'm saying. It's edge and defensive end are the same position.
Armstrong. Yes and no, because you can have linebackers play the edge.
Yeah, that's what Miller and Armstrong and Baptiste and Wise are. The linebackers that play defensive end.
All right, Von Miller. So 4 defensive tackles?
Armstrong's a defensive end.
Yeah, Armstrong's the end. / defensive outside linebacker, whatever.
So we're gonna have more than 3 DT. So it's Ricky Barber, Carl Davis, Sheldon Day.
It's gonna be fucking Goldman.
Goldman's gonna make it.
And I also think Jacob Martin's gonna be a defensive end. He's an edge. Jacob Martin's an edge.
I'm talking. Well, he's listed on the
same size as Miller.
I'm talking DTs right now. Payne, Newton, Kinlaw, Goldman, Day, Davis.
I think
Barber.
that's it.
So we're going 4.
4, yeah.
Fair. So no possibles.
Possible will be Sheldon Day will be possible, but I don't think that's going to be it.
We'll leave them on here just so we can come back to it. All right. So the running total 10, 13,
don't count it yet,
9.
Man. Don't count it yet to the end, man.
No, I'm just keeping the running total so we know.
It's more fun if you don't.
Just to see what we have.
Yeah.
All right. Defensive ends: Miller, Baptiste, Wise, Armstrong.
There's working. Jacob Martin.
We got Dorrance, Cleveland, TJ Magoranga, Jalen Holmes, Baptiste, Jones, Martin, Deatrick Wise. That's who's listed as
Martin makes this thing, though.
Yeah.
Jacob Martin makes a team.
Jacob Martin as a defensive end.
Yeah, he's an outside linebacker / edge rusher.
That's 5. They got to pick one more, right?
Yeah, I think they get 10. And this is where it goes, like
10 total between the two.
I mean, I think they'll have 10 between defensive end. It's just I think that's what it was last year, right?
I don't know. I can't remember.
9's fine. 9 is fine. 9 is fine.
You don't think so? Cleveland Farrell's gonna get cut. I don't know if Cleveland Farrell's.
I think he gets cut, bro.
I think he's gonna be a surprise cut.
Put him down there on the defensive end.
Down here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll with 5.
Yeah, 9 defensive front guys.
9. Okay. Check the comments. Derek says Miller, Micah Parsons. Yeah, dude. I would give a lot for Michael Parsons. Cleveland Farrell. See, Shaw thinks Cleveland Farrell's gonna make it. I thought Farrell might make it too, man. I don't know if they're shopping anyone, Deluxe.
There's a lot of defensive ends / linebacker ends on the team.
Who's your suspicion, Deluxe? I have a suspicion on one day.
It's gonna be Farrell or Goldman. But I think
Goldman's big body right in the middle.
I think Goldman might start a lot of games.
No.
Watch.
Why?
Just because he's a true nose tackle.
So
I think he'll get a lot of burn. I don't know.
We run a 4 down lineman out.
Right, but I don't know if he starts. I bet he gets start snaps.
All right.
I think they're gonna go a lot of 5.
He'll get 15 or 20.
I think they're gonna do 5 defensive linemen a lot.
No.
All right, here's the linebackers.
They're gonna be there.
I think Kane, Marjano, and Jordan McGee.
Cam Arnold, Nick Ballore, Ali Cajo, Luvu, Jordan
Ballore
McGee,
makes it for special
teams.
K. Madrano, Von Miller, Duke Riley, Bobby Wagner. So
McGee, Madrano, Riley.
McGee.
Actually, Madrano make a.
Madrano he's making either practice squad or 53.
He's making a 52. His draft pick.
But he was low draft pick. Doesn't mean
he's making a team, bro.
So Lulu, Wagner, McGee. Who else?
Madrano. Kane's making it.
Kane Madrano's gonna make it.
Yep. Ballore's gonna make it.
He's supposed to be that hybrid.
Ballore's gonna make it.
Ballore's gonna make it.
Who?
Ballore.
I got Ballore.
Yeah, you want to put Cajo down in the bottom because that's
Ali Cajo. He's on the bubble, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the one.
But who else are we missing off this list?
That's it.
Cam Arnold's not going to make it. Jordan McGee, we said. Duke Riley not going to make it. That is it.
That's another one on the bottom. That's another one could.
Duke Riley.
That guy started a lot of games last year as a starter.
Okay. Well, right now we'll go with 5 linebackers. Derek Shaw, Coleman, and Kinlaw, Tush-Bush defense. And you know what's funny? Like, I believe the reason that's why they brought in Javon Kinlaw. If you've seen that man, he is a massive.
Coleman's bigger than him.
I know. But both of those together is like the Mountain and what was the other guy from Game of Thrones? Dev, the Mountain and the Hound, dude. They're massive.
Yeah.
First string said they will keep 10 for the D line. That's defensive tackles and D.
I think
we're gonna have to come back and revisit that. We have 9 total. So we'll come back.
I agree. They're going to keep 10 on defensive line. I agree. I said that before.
Sheldon Day or Cleveland Farrell.
I think Farrell will be the one that keep him.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's go to.
That's happening too.
Let's go to cornerbacks.
Yes, a lot of more Amos, Samuel Strill, Iggy, and Jones. That's all they're keeping.
Here's the list: Amos, Antonio Hamilton, Noah Igbo, Jonathan Jones, Lattimore, Bobby Price, Samuel Steele, Carlin,
Lattimore,
Amos, Samuel Strill, Iyunashi, and Jones.
Samuel Steele. We're gonna go Igbo,
Jonathan Joseph. Johnson Jones.
No, Amos.
Trey Amos.
And Jones.
Jonathan Jones.
Anybody on the bubble
Johnson
from
Jones
that
might
list?
start, bro.
Amos, Hamilton Sr., nope. Jonathan Jones, Lattimore, Bobby Price. Price looked like
all the
garbage.
guys is gone, bro.
Price and Vigors are not going to make this team.
All the guys
it's
is
five
gone,
cornerbacks.
Jonathan Jones is not starting on with those guys.
Shit, I don't know, man.
5 cornerbacks.
Beginning of the year.
You're seeing guy says Goldman's going to start over Painter.
I think he's going to play start. I think Goldman's going to start minutes, but I think Jones might be started out
over who?
Outside over Amos. I think Sanders going to stay strictly in a slot. Sanders still will. I don't think he starts outside.
I swear to God, everybody assumes if a guy's not over 6 feet tall, he's a slot corner.
I don't think Jones has been a starter too his whole time, man. He just can't.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's a starter level.
10 years in the NFL.
I think he starts.
31. We'll see. 31 years old. All right, let's go to safeties. The list of eligible safeties on the roster right now.
Butler Owens.
We got Butler, Harris, Quan, Robert McDaniel, Ben Nickel, Tyler Owens, Jeremy Reeves, Daryl Worley. So
Ben Nickel has had a better year in my opinion than Owens has. Owens makes the team.
We said Harris,
Reeves,
Revo for teams and regular. Butler. We said Butler.
Yeah. I will go Nickel. But it's gonna be Owens. Nichols been busting people's ass, bro.
I say Owens.
So now we're in a dilemma then. So hold on, it's not McDaniel, it's not Daryl Worley. So those guys are out. So it's really between not McDaniel. So it's really between Nickel and Owens. They like Tyler Owens early on. They rolling with 4 or 5?
He played a lot in preseason to be on the bubble.
All right, everyone.
How many are we up to?
Dev said don't count. Don't count. We'll have to come back to this. So.
See, Dev, Owens. Put Owens in there. Because Quan also could play corner in a pinch.
I'll keep Nickel down here. Am I even spelling that right? Nikkl? Yes, Nikkl.
You got to put Tyler out on there, too.
Hold on, we're getting to that. We haven't gotten to the damn...
Okay. Kicker, punter, I guess.
Yay, way, and odd.
Yay. Way. Hot. So 3. All right, should we do the totals now?
Yes. Where are we at?
All right, so we had. I got to bring this
13
down. Plus 9.
21.
21. 22.
22.
Plus 4 is 26. Plus 5 is 31. Plus 5 is 36. Plus 5 is 41. Plus 5 is 46. Plus 3 is 49. Fellas, we have 3 more spots that we can come back to. 4. I'm sorry, 4. Yeah, 49 and 53. So we could keep Scott.
More to the right.
What? Oh, that's it.
Other way. Okay.
We could keep. Oh, never mind. I fucked it up. We forgot the quarterbacks. 2. So 51. I messed that all the way up. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'll add 2 to each one.
Just erase them.
Hold up. 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 5 is 10. Hold up. Plus 3. No, it's right. 13 and 9 is 22 and 4 is 26 and 5 is 31. 36. Yeah, we're good. 41. 41 and 5. That's
46.
46 and 3 is 49. Yeah, so we're good. So we can actually. We got 3 spots to share, everyone. 3 spots we could actually.
4. We have 4 spots.
4. Sorry, Mathis.
I said Brooks, Yankoff, Farrell.
Yankoff, why?
Yankoff for special teams only. I forget who said it above.
Yeah.
Where are you keeping Ballore and Revo?
They're still going to keep that stuff, man. Because he also plays one of the heavy positions on special teams, not just a guy who runs down the field blocking people.
Well, we're gonna count Scott, right? Trent Scott should make it.
Yeah, well,
let's go back. Let's go back.
Trent Scott and Cosme count as 1.
Are we bringing McNichols back? Let's.
That might be one of them. Yeah,
that's one.
McNichols, okay. And he's they'll share the load, so we'll move him off of possibles. Ja'Cory Brooks,
change it to 6.
We're gonna go Brooks up here.
I don't know. Hold on.
You like Brooks, so at least we know we're going 4 running backs.
Yeah, I still don't think I think the 5th or 6th receivers not on the team.
Yeah, Cosme will count eventually. But how are we playing it? We playing this as he's back. We playing it as he's
Cosme and Scott count as one combined. Leave them alone.
1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're saying 9. Okay, we'll leave it at 9. Do we bring Sheldon Day up to the defensive line? Cleveland Farrell to the defensive end?
I think that's the one.
Cleveland. I think you pick one of these. You pick one of these linebackers for teams.
I think Kyle's going to the practice squad.
Practice squad.
Farrell makes it.
And Riley does.
I think Farrell makes it too. I really think Farrell's going to make it.
You really do?
I do. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
In my round over.
And they might keep 3 quarterbacks. Might be Farrell.
Yeah, 4 spots to play with, Dev. We don't have. Can't do it every.
So right now we're down.
Kyle and Riley are out.
Take those 2 out.
Farrell and Riley.
Cajo and Riley are not making the roster.
I think Riley makes it. They picked him up. They got rid of a guy and picked him up.
So what does the chat say? Marcus says Ali Cajo should make it. So Marcus thinks Kyle will make it. Derek says Tyler Owens will make it. We have Owens listed as a safety.
All right, Nichols out.
Derek says Cajo, Scott, Yankoff, and Farrell.
Let's look at Nichols out.
Nichols out.
I'm
gonna mark these guys.
I think Farrell makes the team, bro.
I feel about Farrell too.
I don't think he should, but I think he makes the team.
Is that against your better judgment, Phil? Can we put him on here?
Yeah. I think personally it should be a surprise cut. He could be a surprise cut.
You honestly do it just for the sake of this.
That gives us 6. So multiple people in the chat.
Like Farrell, though.
So now Derek and Thomas say Cajo, and Marcus say Cajo. And TNB June. What's up, TNB June? Appreciate you. I think it's the first time popping in. He says Cajo makes it too. So
Yankoff makes the team, bro.
No.
I'm telling you.
I am filibustering on that one.
Let's figure out Cajo. I think the consensus is he makes it. Now have we busted our
we got one more,
right? We probably need to count. Yankoff. We didn't put Yankoff in. We didn't put Ja'Cory Bricks. So
all right, you got bumped. RB, you're up to 6 now.
6 and 5, 11, 3, 14, and 9 is a 23. And 6 is 29, and 6 is 35.
Whoa. We don't have 6 defensive tackles.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's ends, 6. Not tackles.
Ends.
Tackle.
Sorry.
Tackles.
Tackles are 4. Oh, sorry. 27. My bad. That's why we keep you around, Phil. 27 and 6, 33. And 6 is 39. And 5 is 44.
Look at this, a white guy correcting the age.
I know, right? 40. 52. We got one left, guys. One guy left. Corey Brooks. Colson Yankoff, Sheldon.
That's who you're rooting for. But do you think that's going to happen?
Who?
Phil. That's who you're rooting for. We get you rooting for Brooks to go over Yankoff. But do you think that's going to happen?
I didn't say I was rooting for Brooks. I don't think Yankoff has done enough.
I think
put him on this roster. Championship.
Thomas Miller.
All right, nobody in this bitch is left on the bottom list. I feel that way about.
All right, it's up to these guys, right? Brooks, Yankoff, Sheldon Day, Riley, or we already said Nichols out. So
I think
the only thing that makes you think Yankoff may make this team is because they run a lot of 2 tight end sets.
Right.
If someone gets hurt, they're going to need that.
Yes.
But they can always pull him off the practice squad again.
He's not on practice squad, worthy.
He's eligible for practice squad.
He was on the practice squad all last year.
He's not eligible for practice squad, man.
This is what Derek Shaw says. Derek says Brooks got to have 6 wide receivers. Matter of fact, bringing Jamison Crowder back for the 6th spot. Oof.
I wish.
I don't wish it. Let Jalen Lane do a punt stuff, dog. I don't wish that.
Yeah, I mean, Jamison Crowder was Old Faithful, right? You knew you could rely on him to catch the ball. He wasn't going to do much, but you know he wasn't going to drop the ball, which is it's crazy. That's what you want, right? All right, guys, we got 1 spot left, or you could come back and say we're keeping Josh Johnson as quarterbacks.
I think Sheldon Day makes it.
Sheldon Day. So that would be 11 total defensive front.
No, we can't keep that many at the defensive front.
I was looking at Yahoo, and everybody on there saying that Coach Yankoff is basically a lock.
He had a good preseason because he played a lot.
If
Let's do a friendly bet.
Yankoff.
Why? No, I don't understand the fascination with this dude.
I agree with you.
Other than the name implies what they do in their private time. I don't understand what the fascination is with Colson Yankoff.
I agree with you, but
TMB makes a good.
I'm going by what I think the team's going to do, not my personal preferences.
So we have two people now that said Ja'Cory Brooks. He says, I like Riley Yankoff. It comes down to it. I give it to Brooks. He played good and stepped up when presented the opportunity. He made some good plays, man. Big body. He makes some good catches. He's not the fastest receiver, but I don't know, man. It's Brooks and Yankoff to me.
I think Kylo makes it over. I think Riley makes it over Kylo. I think Kylo gets a practice squad.
I mean, clearly they're both going to the practice squad, in my opinion, but we got a 53 to finish out here, fellas. So.
Yankoff can't go to the practice squad.
Why can't he go to the practice squad?
Ineligible. He had enough games or something like that.
No, he didn't. He was on the practice squad all but like a couple games last year.
No, like all those rules, you can only have 10 players can be rookies or second-year players with limited accrued seasons. A limited accrued season for a second-year player is 6+ games on the active roster, PUP, or IR. I don't think he had that.
Let's find out.
I don't think he had 6+ games active last year. I could be wrong. You look up his stats.
Looking it up right now. I am willing to see.
For so if you're not any of those, you're considered a veteran dev, and they can have 6 veterans with no.
But here's the thing: you gotta agree to that. The player has to say, I'm willing to stay here as a practice squad.
And you're not going to make that much money.
Yankoff played 6 games last year.
6 games. He was on PUP. He made the team. He made the team last year, an original 53, and then he got hurt, put on injury reserve, and then PUP for 6 games. But he was on the original 52, 53. He made the team last year. I don't know why everybody's saying he's going to get cut.
Dev, he's a second-year player, right?
Yeah.
Or is he a third-year player?
He's undrafted 24. He has listed as one accrued season.
He's a second-year player with a limited accrued season. He can be on the practice squad.
Current NFL rules allow teams to carry up to 16 players on the practice squad. A maximum of 10 of those guys can have no more than 2 accrued seasons, making Yankoff eligible. He is eligible.
There you go.
And these inexperienced slot.
And then after that, he just goes to the veteran category.
I don't think he's also listed here. He's also listed here as 5 players on your team that cannot.
I don't see the purpose of having a 6'4", 225-pound tight end.
Well, he was a quarterback or something in high school.
He could gain 20 pounds and then talk to me.
He was, yes, he was a very highly recruited quarterback coming out of the West Coast. I think he was like a 5-star, 4-star quarterback, believe it or not.
Is it because Jordan Reed used to play quarterback instead of Logan Thomas? Is that why people are yanking off over Yankoff?
I don't know. Bo P, what's up, Bo P? This is the first time seeing you too, man. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you popping in. Said Brooks, special teams. He has 4 blocks on his record. Chalk one up for Brooks. Thomas Millen says,
I would rather have Brooks on the squad.
Josh Johnson, a pretty boy.
I would rather, but I don't think it's. I hope it happens.
Yankoff gave that 47 Chris Cooley vibe with that big catch. Yeah, that 51-yard that Sam Hartman threw the other day.
Ben Siddett had that previous last preseason, and no one said a word. Yankoff does it, and he's gone.
But Ben Sinnett's measurables are identical to Chris Cooley's. Colson Yankoff's a little bit bigger.
No, he's not.
What's Colson's measurables? Colson Yankoff is 6'6", 240. Okay.
He's 6'4", 225.
No, on the team website, it says 6'6", 240. I don't know what it is. I'm just looking on the team website.
Yankoff?
Yeah, it says Ben Sinnott 6'4", 245. I believe Chris Cooley was 6'3", 240.
Yeah.
It was pretty close, something like that.
I think you're talking about Yankoff. Yankoff's
6'4", 225. No, I'm sorry. Cole Turner's 6'6", 240. Yankoff's thinner than Cooley and Sinnott.
I got him at 6'4", 225.
Yeah, that's
he was a quarterback turn receiver.
I'm sorry. I am not putting anybody at tight end in this league that weighs less than 235.
So
are
they keeping 6 receivers or 4 tight ends?
I think 6 receivers.
They're both making it it's practice squad eligibility, so that's out the window. So whoever we don't pick just goes to the practice squad. Dev, do you like 6 receivers or 4 tight ends?
I think our tight end, our 6 receivers now on the team.
Phil, I think you feel the other way, right? You feel Brooks over Yankoff?
Yes. It's a tough one because I do think we may need a 4th tight end.
They're going to pick
That's why I'm saying I don't know if Kyle makes this team because
I picked Yank up over Kylo. I think Riley makes it.
We only play two linebackers standing up.
We do
most of the time. The third linebacker is going to be Von Miller.
What's going on? Janet Major says, can we keep Hartman as a spare something so we can just look at him? You are not alone, my friend. There's plenty of ladies out there who want to keep Sam just for the eye candy alone. He did cut his hair, though, so he's looking a little bit different than he did when he entered the draft, when he had that luscious mane. But no, I think Sam Hartman is either cut or practice squad. But you have something invested in him. Josh Johnson, you have anything invested in him. You signed him in the offseason, so if you cut him, it means you were wrong in drafting him. So it might be a little too early in his career to cut him all the way. I don't know. I think somehow Sam Hartman survives this on the practice.
Yeah, the other thing, Derek Shaw makes a good point. Noah Brown's still coming back from injury. He did look good in practice today. I was seeing him making cuts.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's all the way back yet.
I'm kind of getting sold on Ja'Cory Brooks now myself, man. That's just me.
I just don't know if Kyle makes this for the 53.
Oh, you're going back to Ali Gaho.
Yeah, I don't think Kyle makes it.
I can see Yankoff being 53 before Kyle, only because Kyle, we have so many linebackers, and we really don't play 3-4 linebackers out there. We play 2 standing linebackers.
Well, Malloy's more of only a special.
Malloy?
Yeah, he's only Malloy. He's only good he only plays special teams. He's like Reeves.
Yeah.
But that's why they're going to keep him. Same reason they're keeping Medrano.
Yeah.
Medrano plays weak side.
He's a tweener.
I think Riley, that's why I had Riley. Riley plays inside, middle linebacker, and outside, dog. So that's why I had him going over Kylo. And he started it.
Riley is only 218 pounds, man.
Yeah, he's a weak side linebacker, though. But
Medrano's 230, and I thought he was
small. He's a coverage linebacker.
He is.
He's a weak side linebacker.
All right.
That's why I had start. That's why
somebody put a bow, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, and let's put this baby to bed, man.
Do me, baby.
Yeah.
On us, watch no time to chill. Hey,
the girl's trying to do me. Yeah.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
How many tight ends did they keep last year? They kept 3, right? They kept 3 last year.
Four. Yankoff was on the team.
Yeah, he had those 6 games, but
he had his 6 games at the end because he was on injured reserve the first 6 games. He was on injured reserve. He made the initial 53. He got injured reserve and came back, and he's still on the team. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's on the team, dog. I think Duke Riley makes it.
Why Riley?
Yeah, only because why would you sign that guy that late in the season to that contract if you weren't gonna keep him? I mean, the guy started last year, 2024. Hell, I can't see how many games he started, but he played all 17, started like 11 of them.
Yeah, he's on the Dolphins last year.
I'm saying
he started 2 games last year.
I'm saying I think he plays, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. He got hurt.
He started 5 games. He's only started the most 10 games in his whole career.
I think he goes.
I think he's gone, dude. I don't think he's anything fantastic. All right, man. We're just gonna stay at 52 then.
Nah, we can have to pick somebody going there.
I'm between
Brooks and Yankoff. Flip a coin.
Yankoff.
Flip a coin, Steve.
I don't know if I have a coin. What can I flip, man? What can I flip?
Flip one of them kids, bro.
Yankoff was on the starting opening day roster last year.
100% was. I remember it.
School. Yeah, see?
I think he makes it, man.
Plus, with the run-heavy offense, you probably want blockers. You probably want.
I think he makes it over Scott, personally.
Over Trent Scott?
Yeah, because
line. You know what? Let's just put this to bed. We'll go Yankoff.
1, 2, 3, 4. We only had 5 receivers on the starting roster last year.
Yeah, I know.
That's true. All right, 4. All right, so now we're up to 53, guys. We got our 53. Yank off. We got it. We got it.
Yank off from the bottom.
All right, Yankoff. You caused us all of these problems. We let you stay on the team, man.
You better be as good as some of these hype beasts say you are.
Right. What's up, Fred Brown, the resident group expert in the Washington Football Addicts group?
Hey, Fred, are all these guys top 53 rated in Madden?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Kinlaw's like a 72 or some lame shit.
Yeah, Derek Shaw's right. Surprise cuts from other teams could be added. That's true. Although we can't do this exercise in futility based off those other rosters. So we only got what we got to work with. So this is our final 53. You got the quarterbacks. You got Bill Eckler, C-Rob McNichols. You got Terry Debo, Lane Brown, McCaffrey. 5 wide receivers, guys. 5. 4 tight ends. Ertz, Sinnott, Bates, and Yankoff. 9 linemen: Tunsil, Coleman, Badass, Wiley, Cosby, Connerly, Algrady, Fant, Paul, Scott. We're counting Cosby and Scott as one because of the pup list. So if Cosby comes back, does Scott go back down to the practice squad, right? Probably. I would think so. 4 tackles: defensive, Payne, Newton, Kinlaw, Goldman. 6 DEs: Miller, Baptiste, Wise, Armstrong, Martin, Farrell. 6 linebackers: Luvu, Wagner, McGee, Madrano, Balor, Ali Cajo. 5 corners: Lattimore, Sanderstill, Igbo, Amos, and Jones. 5 safeties: Quan, Harris, Revo, Butler, Owens. Then special teams: Gateway Ott. So there's our 53, man. We'll say this with our chest and put it out there on the socials here. Probably tonight, although I don't think we can keep Cosby and Scott. We can probably count them as put them on there like that. That's probably the best way to do it so people don't get confused. But all right, that's our 53, guys. Appreciate the exercise you guys doing that with us. Any closing comments before we finish up our 53, fellas? Nah. Okay. Yeah, the game this weekend was pretty ugly. We didn't really do a whole lot. It was actually wasn't fun to watch. If you did watch it, I apologize. But yeah, I think we're gonna close it up. You guys want to talk about anything else before we close up shop here?
Dropping 48 on 8:30.
New song. Dev's got a new song coming out. 48.
Today's my daughter's birthday. She's
happy birthday.
Arizona Cardinals cheerleader. Her name is Alyssa.
Yes.
Happy 23rd to her.
That's what's good in Dev's life right there, man.
That's about it.
Yep.
All right.
Kids start school tomorrow. Crazy.
I started I started at the beginning of the month.
For real? Man. Summer's already gone. That's the crazy part. It's been a great summer, but football's back. I think we're back twice a week now. The game is not till September 7th. So we'll see how it goes between here and there. We have a 2-week break. September 7th is opening day versus the New York Giants.
What? Come Thursday, you got to join us for the fantasy football draft for the Washington Football Addicts Fantasy Football League.
That's right. We got our 12-team draft Thursday night, 8:35 here. It'll be more than just a fantasy draft. It'll be laughs. It'll be fun. We'll be cutting up. So we hope to see you there. 8:35 p.m. Tune in. The draft starts at 8:45 sharp.
Probably start off. I'm the inaugural champion.
Yeah, yes. I just managed the group.
I am the Vince Lombardi's Packers of this league. The inaugural champion.
Fred says if Jimmy Horn gets cut, we'll grab him. Hey man, I love Jimmy Horn when he came out.
I am the only winner to donate his winnings to charity, by the way.
Yes, certainly did, man. Thomas says, happy birthday, Alyssa. Today is my boy's first day back to school. Yeah, man. Tomorrow, Thomas. Marcus said, I heard your song was great. Happy birthday, Dev. My daughter, niece. There you go. All right, Thomas, good night. And thank you for those who tuned in for the first time. Janet, Derek, Bo, P, TNB. I think we talked TNB before. But appreciate you guys popping in, man. Always great to see the regulars and always good to see new faces. Please hit that like button for us and make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell because we go live every Monday at 8:35 and Thursday nights at 8:35 p.m. for all of your good, fun stuff.
We say 8:35.
CTP time. We'll get here when we get here. Don't worry. We'll be here. For sure. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Audio will be out in about 30 minutes. Thank you for tuning in so much. And hope you enjoy our Final 53. Terry got paid. Let's put it to bed. All right, guys. Check out that vlog I made. We'll see you on Thursday. Night. Peace. Inhale. We out ya till Thursday.